Hello, welcome to Flower Juice. My name is John McDonald and today we're going to make a Christmas arrangement. And why Christmas? Well, I found this lamp in the attic and it was covered in dust and it really needed a good clean. But isn't it fab? And it just made me think about winter and candlelight or lamplight and then Christmas. So we're going to use this as a feature, and actually I'm just going to use my turntable as a bit of a base as well. So we're going to use a little bit of foam at the back, and we're going to create this a little bit like a design that you would have. And I've also got these. These are cones that have been dipped in wax, and they're just really interesting and nice as a feature. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to stage this so that we've got these as a feature, the lamp as a feature on the other side, and then we create our arrangement here. So really this is like a kind of buffet arrangement or a side table arrangement that you could have for the Christmas period. So the materials I've got are quite traditional, which really people like at Christmas. I've got some red carnations, can't go wrong with red carnations. We've got some lovely red roses. I've got a few little green chrysanthemums, and then the rest is really just foliage, and it's up to you what foliage you would like. There's no reason why you can't get holly and different things. But we shall see. So just adding this one piece of greenery immediately starts to create like a triangle for our vision. And we'll just put our foliage in first, really. Now I've got some nice salal. So you can see we're starting to create this framework for our flowers. And the good thing with that piece there is that's going to really support these. Now, I'm not going to wire the cones, they're quite happy sitting on this board. But if you were making something that you need to move, then obviously you're going to have to think about making everything in it secure. So as you can see, we're just building up, creating a bit of a framework for our flowers. So I think now is maybe a good time to put in our main flower. So our main flower, or the one that's going to give it real structure, are these carnations. And carnations are a good choice for Christmas. They're going to last. They're going to give you lots of colour, and they're quite simple. So really we're going to work these in like a line and just stagger these down through the design. So you can see I'm working this down, coming through so that there's a bit of depth as well. It's an idea just to take the eye behind a little bit as well. And we'll put one to this side as well. So that's our carnations. So our next main flower are really going to be the roses. So again, I want to just lay them out and see what I've got. So you're probably looking to have like the ones that are the biggest ones more to the centre, and the ones that are more like a bud or have nice foliage, use them higher up. Now you could use any kind of flowers for this really. I'm just going with a mix of what I think is easy for people to get hold of, but you could just as easily use gerbera, that would be nice. It's really up to you, and you could change the colour as well. So I'm doing red and green, but you might prefer to work in a different colour combination to suit your house. Just going to make this one a little bit shorter. So you can see that we're starting to create the volume. So I want to just add a little bit more foliage now, and I've got a little bit of eucalyptus, and this is just going to lighten things up a little bit. And we can put this in now really just to start filling in the gaps and any spaces, because once we put the croissants in, they're a little bit hard to kind of like then add greenery after that. So it's just doing things in a kind of logical order. Can even add a little bit more of the ruskus. So just adding that little touch of ruskus there is just working quite well, and actually over here as well. So we've got our kind of base design, and then for our croissants, we're really going to use these to recess. And what I want to do is just have a look at these and see how best to cut them. So, like with this one, I can cut it here, and this gives me two pieces. So now we can have a piece that's tall and a piece that is short, but kind of ideal for going deep into the arrangement. And then our other stem, we can bring this into the back. And then same with this one, we can have a little look at that. Now, that's a good place. And I think we can still go here. Yeah. So it's really just looking at your stems and seeing like the best way to actually cut them to get the most out of your flowers. So we've got a nice design, but it's a little bit plain, so I thought we'll just add a little touch of Gypsohilia. Now I know this is really traditional, but it's kind of Christmassy, it looks a little bit like snow, and yeah, why not? So we'll just add a little touch. Problem with Gypsohilia is you can just overdo it, and it's very easily done. So we're going to try and not overdo it. And yeah, this is going to overdo it. And there we go. So we've got a nice pleasing display for Christmas, featuring a beautiful lamp that's a bit of a treasure and a bit of a find. So if you don't want to use your lamp, you could always put a little tea light in there, but this one is usable. So just be careful that it's not touching any of the materials. But a simple Christmas arrangement, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you want to keep up to date with all our videos, then click here to subscribe, and see you next time.